The ayah says there are people who purchase, this is complicated, so pay attention. They purchase useless speech. Now there's strange English, I'm using strange English. Purchase useless speech. Okay, why did they purchase useless speech? Allah says, so they can misguide others from Allah's path. So they purchase useless speech to misguide others from Allah's path. Ibn Abbas said useless speech means music. Ibn Abbas said what? Useless speech means music. And some people looked at it, they quote it, they say, Ibn Abbas, music, haram. Hold on. I'm not giving you fatwa on music. But understand something. Understand something. When Ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala has this opinion, is this the opinion of all the Sahaba? No, it's not. Second of all, what he means, it doesn't say among the people is someone who listens to useless speech. What did it say? Purchases useless speech. Do they go to the music store and buy CDs, cassette tapes, download MP3s, or are they downloading music on SoundCloud or iTunes or something? Well, how are they purchasing music? How can you purchase music 1400 years ago? What does that mean? We still have to understand what that means. The Prophet ﷺ used to go in the market and he used to do da'wah. And the business people and the customers are now listening to Quran. And the Quraysh got worried that everybody's converting to Islam. So they hired a bunch of women, paid them money to start a concert in the middle of the bazaar. They purchased useless speech so they can misguide others from the path of Allah. Ibn Abbas heard this ayah and said, this is talking about music. But it's not just talking about somebody singing a song, it's talking about the attempt to replace the Quran with music, so people won't listen to the Quran, they'll listen to that instead, and then the Prophet ﷺ will be left standing. It's, when, for example, if somebody decides Jumu'ah time is when we're going to invite the most popular band in America and we're going to hold the biggest concert next door to the masjid, and the adhan's going on and that's going, this is liyudilla an sabilillah. That's what the ayah is talking. And Ibn Abbas will not give you the 20-minute explanation that I'm giving you. He just says this is talking about music. But if you don't understand the background and you just say, Sahaba said it's music. No, that's not how that works. So, and we want to follow and understand how the Sahaba thought about the Quran. We do. And that will give us great insight. But when you actually get into Quran study and you get deep into Quran study, you will find that even when we say that every ayah, the Sahaba had something to say, sometimes they had very little to say. And the last thing I'll tell you is what I consider the most important point. This point was made by a scholar named Hamiduddin Farahi. I thought it was extremely beautiful. Allah gave us this Quran so we contemplate the Quran. He said, he's a scholar himself. He said, when people think that some other human being thought about the word of Allah, and now when they said an opinion about the word of Allah, nothing more can be gained from the word of Allah. Because one human being gave their opinion. Then we are saying that this one human being was able to capture all of the wisdom of Allah's words in one opinion. But Allah's wisdom, and if every human being on earth contemplated the word of Allah and came out with an opinion, it would still be one drop from an ocean of one ayah. Right? So to say that somebody before us thought about the Quran and had an opinion, and therefore nothing else can be gained from this ayah, is a big problem. That's actually a big problem. Because Allah told humanity, لِيَدَّبَّرُوا آيَاتِهِ. So they think deeply about the ayat. Now people say, don't think deeply about the ayat, think deeply about what somebody else said about the ayat. So, we should learn what they said, but that doesn't stop us from thinking. Yes?